What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video here on this channel. Today we are going to be looking at Warzone 2 Season 5 weapons, like for the new weapons thing. I switched it up, but I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for it, because I might get copyrighted for it, but it's at least worth it or something like that. Gotta keep on posting, posting for y'all and stuff. I think you can just do this one. Let's try it, cause I need to I can't just I make videos every day now. I don't know why, cause it's been a while.
Whether you're starting up or scaling up, work happens everywhere.
Oh, cause I didn't move my setups right over there on the other side of the room. I just wanted to be like this, cause it's I don't know. Jesus, that's all I was saying.
So, Season 5 is upcoming this week, and while I was away, we hadn't quite had the opportunity to touch on the...
Master, my graphics keep on going down. Yeah, I'm also gonna upload a scary video onto the channel. I'm editing it right now, so you gotta make sure.
On the information already revealed for Modern Warfare 2 Season 5. But today, I want to take some time to touch on the new Season 5 weapons coming to Modern Warfare 2, from a top level to more in-depth details, like specific ones that haven't quite been officially laid out just yet, and everything in between. So as we go along, drop your thoughts down below on what you're looking forward to with Season 5 thus far in Modern Warfare 2. If there's any weapon you think you're going to be using in particular within Season 5, and if you think some of our in-depth predictions and such will come true. Whatever the case, drop your thoughts. But as well, if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to stay there with all things Modern Warfare 2.
Nah, y'all guys should subscribe to my channel. Come on, y'all know me.
Season 5, Modern Warfare 3, and X-Defiant content here upcoming. I'd love to have it in the community. For now though, let's jump into Season 5 and the weaponry that you can expect to see here at launch and beyond. So firstly, the Season 5 offering for weapons is broken up into at-launch weapons included in your battle pass and stuff that we'll see in Season. So starting at the beginning here and what you can expect to see at launch, we'll have the battle pass weapons, which feature two weapons, the FR Avancer, or it might be the French pronunciation here of it, pardon my likely terrible pronunciation, the FR Avancé, as well as the Carrack 300. Now, the Avancer is an assault rifle described as having blinding fire rate and exceptional maneuverability, which in the right hands, this aggressive bullpup rifle can dominate the battlefield. Now, it's further described as a fast-firing bullpup rifle and is a mid-range behemoth that can neutralize targets quickly within a few dozen meters. Additionally, the players will have to master the recoil pattern and tame its high fire rate. So, this is looking like the FFAR is back. I mean, listen, in Cold War when it was meta, it was absolutely overpowered. I mean, most of the Cold War Warzone meta weapons were, but I can't deny that that was perhaps one of my favorite setups to run alongside, let's say, a Kar 98K or a Swiss, which, speaking of, kind of surprised we haven't seen a Kar 98K yet in this game. I mean, again, there's plenty of comparable rifle builds across these snipers and marksmen, but surprised we haven't seen the actual classic return in this game. But anyways, looking forward to using this one in a fast-firing capacity. Glad we're seemingly going that route of fully auto and fast-firing like the FFAR most recently, and not a classic burst FAMAS or the much worse, most recently, FR 556 that we've seen here. So happy to see this. The FR Avancer is going to be a part of that battle pass and will be available on day one. Very much so looking forward to that. The Carrack 300 is a sniper rifle, which is another classic, described as this semi-auto bullpup sniper rifle. Features an exceptional high fire rate and a unique design for best-in-class handling and stability when on the move. Further described as...
Okay guys, hold on guys, cause god damn, my butt hurts, bro, cause I'm gonna need a chair. My butt hurts. That's all I'm gonna
a true sniper rifle with a semi-automatic bullpup design, effective even at the longest ranges. All it requires is an operator who can take a deep breath, keep calm under pressure, and line up the shot to the head or upper chest. So, this seems familiar, well, it's the WA-2000 from the classics coming back. Probably in the same kind of capacity as well, where it's a semi-auto weapon, so it probably won't be doing one-shot headshot damage in Warzone, but it does sound like that's one of the only places, along with the upper chest, that will allow for one-shot kills when in multiplayer. But definitely nice to see that coming as well. Curious to see how both these break down in regards to the overall meta, both in Warzone and in multiplayer. But as a rifleman, happy to have another rifle in the game, and it's always nice to see some sniper love as well. Now, as for how quickly you can unlock these, it comes down to where they're placed in the battle pass. The battle sector system, which while I'm still not a huge fan of, truthfully, still has kind of continued on the sort of normal 15 to 31 tier equivalent that we've seen in the past, so certainly doable, but will take a bit of time to do if you want to go through it for free. However, and this is not me advocating for it, but if it is anything like the last two Black Cell battle passes, they'll be right next to the Black Cell alternative starting point that you can get, so that you have 20 tier skips immediately, and you can get those weapons immediately. So it really comes down to how you want to interact with the pass, free or not, just for full thorough transparency and clarity. Now, that said, that's not the only weapons we'll end up seeing here this season. Surprisingly, we'll actually break it down a little further. We actually get a seasonal best in terms of quantity coming up, but the additional weapons are broken down into in-season launches. And that might be a key distinguishing factor, as we'll touch on in a second, that is broken down into in-season twice. But we also see that we'll see the M13C assault rifle coming in season, described as the 300 blackout counterpart to the M13B. This full auto assault rifle is versatile and hard hitting as a main weapon or sniper support secondary. But it's also described later on that we'll see a new SMG, sidearm, and a melee weapon. Now, two of those things are already detailed in the roadmap, but just in silhouetted format. Those, by my guess,
Is that the... That's not... Where it says new SMG, that looks like an MP5. I mean, they already have the MP5, the Locksman sub, but it just looks like the MP5 from Warzone 1.
look to be the MP5 SD, sort of another similar counterpart to the M13C versus M13B that we have already seen established here with Season 5, so kind of doing it twice in the same season, and what looks to be the Staccato 2011, a more modernized 1911 that we may see here coming in season. But they fully describe, though, that the pickaxe will be something coming as well. None of these unlock challenges or anything.
Really, bro?
Anything you can do, I can do better.
No.
I can do anything better than you.
That's what I thought.
Okay, chill out, Xbox.
Anything that have been announced just yet, but it is something that we know that we'll usually see that stuff within a challenge in weaponry or in some sort of seasonal event or something like that, but also coming along either immediately or slightly thereafter the launch with a weapon bundle as well in the shop, that if you don't want to have to do the in-game challenge event or whatever, it is available for purchase. Now, that said, that is 6 total weapons, but maybe 7, because the Cali sticks were also seen in the trailer again for Season 5 here. Now, off the top of my head, I can't remember where they were first seen, but I swear we've seen the Cali sticks since like Season 2 Reloaded or Season 3 or something like that in some of the trailers and marketing images, so like maybe that's coming as well. But anyways, for comparison, we talked about how this is actually a seasonal best on the year so far. Season 4 at 4, Tempest Razorback, ISO, Tonfos, and the MX Guardian. Season 3 at 4, the FJX Imperium, Cronin Squall, FTAC Siege, and GS Magna. Season 2 at 5 of the ISO Hemlock, KV Broadside, Dual Kodachis, Crossbow, and Tempest Torrent. And Season 1 had 4 of the Victus XMR, Bass P, Chimera, and M13.
Okay, I don't not remember playing in Season 3. What was Season 3 like? What was it like? Was like Season 3 was the yellow themed. I think I did play in it, I don't really know.
13B. So we finally have a new most in content offering, as weird as that is to say, given how this year has gone so far. But even without the potential of those Cali sticks, we've already got this year's best amount incoming for Season 5, which is certainly a positive thing. I'll never say no to more weapons being added in. Now, as for timing, coming back to it, we talked about how they're broken up into 2 in-season denominations here in the blog post. We of course know that we'll have the Battle Pass at launch, those 2 weapons, but in-season being separated into 2 with the M13C and then the rest, it's kind of weird. So my best guess is we'll see the M13C sometime like 2 weeks or so after the launch of the season, and if I can get a little daring with my guesses or so, I can't help but wonder if this is going to be a reward for the Modern Warfare 3, or, sorry, since it's not official, totally not Modern Warfare 3 reveal, since the mention of this upcoming reveal is being shrouded with a bunch of redacted mentions and wording. And the only other things in the blog post to share that wording of redacted are the operator biographies for the Black Cell operator, all of which have been redacted so far, and a Shadow Company operator, again, that also being standard for things like Shadow Company and other more off-book topics here in the Modern Warfare universe. But the only other thing that uses the word redacted in this entire blog is the M13C when talking about the unlock requirements. The rest, that I would imagine would be coming in mid-season as per normal, but the fact that they're just listed as in-season twice, one in bulk and then one more specific to point out things like redacted, that leads me to believe that there may be more than one drop coming here before mid-season, and it might just be tied in with that Modern Warfare 3 reveal. Now, that's just a theory of mine, don't take it as gospel, but kind of checks out, right? Like, that makes sense. I'm not crazy, am I? But beyond that, that is your weapons here for Season 5. The only other things coming that I kind of really want to mention is that of the new Lockman sub-blueprint for the Champions Quest contract in Vondel BR. Not Al Mazrah BR, but Vondel BR. This thing looks awesome, if you ask me. I think that you're still going to probably have to throw out some of the attachments on it, but the base blueprint itself looks awesome. I love that skin. Looks like that TAC V blueprint from Season 3, I want to say, but I actually might be going for this one for the first time since Warzone dropped the Champions Quest. I really like this one, but it also makes me wonder if we'll see an updated nuke reward for Al Mazrah in Season 5 as well. Like, if we get two new ones as opposed to just one, or do we have the same nuke rewards from Season 4 carry over into Al Mazrah Season 5? A lot of question marks here at that, but anyways, that's the last thing I want to touch on because I think that one looks really cool. But anyways, that is the Season 5 weapons that you can expect to see here, when you can expect to see them, and how they may be released here in regards to the season unfolding. But for now, that's what we're going to call it. So let me know your thoughts down below. Are you looking forward to any of these weapons in particular? Do you think that some of our predictions will come true? What are the case? Drop your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to stay updated with all things Modern Warfare 2, Season 5.
What he said, go subscribe to my channel instead of his, please. I really do need it. But that is all for today, guys. I really did hope y'all really did enjoy this Warzone new weapons from on Season 5. I really hope that y'all really did like this video. The scary video is coming soon. I'm probably gonna upload it tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And I hope y'all guys enjoyed.